Hello, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever your time zone is. If you're watching this live or if you're going to watch the playback, thank you so much for joining me and for being here. I'm Brittney Sigliano with True North Beauty. And as we started a couple of weeks ago, we are popping in here on your Facebook, on your live feed, to do what we're calling beauty breaks. And as we mentioned last week and a couple weeks ago rather, just quick little topics, 5 to 10 minutes. We don't want to take a lot of your time because, like us, yours is incredibly precious. But I have noticed that in doing the beauty chats, which are the one-on-one sessions that I do with you, and have done several and met several of you, there's so much information that we go, and there's so many questions that I get constantly. So we thought we'll just pop in here every couple weeks, cover one topic, give a little deep dive. And if it's something that you're interested and want to learn more about, I would highly encourage you to schedule a beauty chat with me. We'll post links in the bottom, but they are free, they are personal, they are you and I at a time that works for us. But today, instead of the beauty chat, we're going to do this beauty break. And today, what we're going to cover real quickly, I just want to talk about moisturizers. So, 2 weeks ago, we started with cleansing. And if I didn't mention it last week, in my opinion, there are three sort of non-negotiables when we are talking about skincare. And for me, those three non-negotiables that you need to do every single day, cleansing. Last week we talked about cleansing and some of the benefits, the pros, the cons, easy ways to do it because it does take time, but you need to put that time forward. The second one is moisturizing. Which is what we're going to talk about today. Who needs to moisturize? Why are we moisturizing? Pros and cons, benefits, winter skin versus summer skin. And then in a couple weeks, I want to talk about sunscreen. Cover those non negotiables. Now, I know 2 weeks ago, a lot of things that I got for requests to talk about are brown spots. And ladies and gentlemen, believe me, that is on the schedule. It's coming, and we'll have a lot of really good information about it. Nobody likes them, nobody wants to have them, but I want to cover some of these non negotiables first because it sort of builds us into talking about those brown spots and the other things. So today, moisturizer. Who needs moisturizer? If I can like capitalize, I only know how to do air quotes on screen, but if I could capitalize, everyone needs moisturizer, even if you are dealing with acne prone skin. Yes, you need moisturizer. It's one of the questions I get all the time. I'm not moisturizing because I'm having breakouts, or I only moisturize my cheeks because my forehead, my T-zone area break out, so I don't moisturize those areas. You have to moisturize. Moisturizing helps restore that balance of moisture loss, especially we have a lot of moisture loss in the night. In the daytime, we're getting pounded constantly with all of these things and all of these environmental. If you've got sun, if you've got air conditioning, if you've got heat, if you're near a fireplace, all these things that are pulling moisture out of your skin, you want to replenish that with a moisturizer. What does moisturizer do for us? It helps plump up the skin, right? Skin, as a reminder, is the largest organ on our body. It helps plump up and rehydrate those cells. So when we lose moisture, I don't know how to get myself here. When we lose moisture, those cells really just shrink and shrivel up. And when we put a moisturizer back on, we can plump that cell back up. So in turn, we have plumper skin. We're helping to increase collagen production. We're helping to help with those fine lines and wrinkles that none of us really want to have. It affects the firmness of your skin. It affects the radiance that you project. It affects the softness, right? We all know when we're dry, you can feel it. Your skin's flaking, it itches. I will tell you a small percentage of the population actually suffers from severe dry skin. Most of what many of us are experiencing is just we're not using the right type of moisturizer, or we're not using moisturizer at all. And so if we get that balance, then we fix things, right? We want our skin to be in harmony just as much as we want the rest of our organs to be in harmony. Which brings me to that acne prone skin. the conversation I've had so many times with women is, again, I'm not putting moisturizer on because, right, in our minds, acne is caused by either dirty skin, which we know is untrue, by unhealthy diets, which we know is untrue. So then that leaves us with, my body's producing extra oil, so I'm producing acne. Yes and no, but when we start drying it out, then your body says, oh my God, I am so dry, I need to produce even more oil. So this is where that moisturizer comes in, and that harmony and that balancing of the skin settles, and we can start to see a reduction in acne. Now, obviously, I'm a fan of a couple of moisturizing products that just so happen to be True North products. Why that's who I'm with. Those are the products that I love. The hydration cream, if you haven't used it, I might be a bit shocked because it is our number one selling product. It's just fantastic. It's lightweight. It balances the skin. Plus, you get all of the benefits of chaga, right? We know all of it's the anti everything that we want to have. So if you're dealing with acne skin, thinking you don't need to moisturize, you do need to moisturize. You get the benefit of chaga by having those antioxidants, antibacterial, antimicrobial. So you're moisturizing, your body says, okay, I don't need to produce extra oil, and you're getting some of those acne fighting elements from the chaga. So again, I can't stress this enough. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. That's not to say that we don't need to do other things. Once a week you'll want to exfoliate. But again, cleanse, moisturize, sunscreen. Those are three of the non-negotiables. We'll talk in terms later on of some of the other things to add in. So I want to talk to winter skin. We're heading into winter. We're fall. In my book, September 1 is fall. I know it's not the official time for fall, but that's when I get my dark purple nail polish. The pumpkins come out. Pumpkin spice is all over my house. That's when we start to crank up the heat, right? We've got cold mornings, warm afternoons. That's hard on our skin, y'all. Like that takes a lot of work for our skin to try and figure that balance. So oftentimes when we move into winter, we see that we need more moisturizer. And I read somewhere, it was one of the greatest things I read to help understand how we want to start layering things, right? So think of it like your wardrobe. As we move into winter, we start layering more clothes on. And that's the same with moisturizer. We want to start layering it. So if you're doing the hydration cream, fantastic. If you're doing another moisturizer, great. As long as you're doing something. But this is the time that we might want to start adding more. If you are not using a serum, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to start. We've got a fantastic one that's one of my very favorite products. For me, it's our powerhouse product because it's got chaga as the number one ingredient. And the benefits of chaga are mind-blowing on so many different levels. And we're continuing to find more and positive information on the benefits of chaga with the skin. Now is the time to start using that serum. I get asked several times, I want to do both. I want to do my serum and my moisturizer because I'm feeling so dry. Absolutely. Put that serum on first and then put that moisturizer on. Do a little bit. If you are feeling greasy, you're doing too much product. If you're not feeling hydrated enough, you're not doing enough product. So it's a bit of a fine balance. But if you're starting to feel dry like the rest of us are, now's the time to start layering some of those products and build into that winter skin. One of the things I'll tell you to look for, if you're not using True North, and that's okay, I'm not here to totally convert you today. Make sure in your moisturizers, you do not have alcohol in your product. That completely defeats the purpose of moisturizing, right? We know alcohols are drying. We know they pull moisture. When we're looking for hydrating elements, alcohol is the last thing that you want to have on your skin. I will also tell you that if you see another product that has chaga in it, everyone else, the way they extract the properties of chaga is through an alcohol distillation process. And hopefully most of you know by now the way Heather, our founder, extracts it. She has a patent pending process on the way she extracts it, and it does not use alcohol. So we do not have any of those drying elements at all. Quick, also, if you're not doing an eye cream, told so many of you this before. Our eyes it's a different set of skin, and your eyes need moisture too. So you need to be putting a moisturizer on your eyes, specifically an eye cream, because it does treat differently and it does work differently than the rest of the skin on our face. Quick basic routine: cleanse. If you're doing a toner or a spray hydrator, do that. Eye cream, serum, moisturizer, and follow up with your SPF. We'll talk about SPF in a couple weeks, and then we're going to dive into some of those deep topics that I know you all are really looking forward to. So make sure and comment below. Caitlin, I saw that you're doing the moisturizer, and I couldn't agree more. It is absolutely fantastic. But let me know your routine. Let me know, do you have drier skin in the summer? Are you dealing with different skin in the wintertime? Are you one of those like very blessed people that gets to have, you don't have to change your routine? If you are, we might be moving to where you are, because climate plays a big role in that too. Anyway, comment below. Thank you for jumping on. We'll put some links. If you haven't scheduled a beauty chat, I would love to have some one-on-one time with you. And let's plan to be back here in 2 weeks, same time, same place. And we're hoping to have some fun and exciting conversation in 2 weeks. All right, y'all. Take care. Oh, wait, one. I love the serum. Can I use it now? Yes, absolutely. You can use that serum now. You can use the serum year round. We can just change it up based on what you need as far as moisturizer. Yes, use that serum now. You're going to see some massive benefits. All right, y'all. Thanks for the comments. I'll follow up if you post after we jump off of here. But happy September 1st. Happy fall. And I will see you all in 2 weeks. Take care.